Okay, I'm back. Remember I told you all one time in a video that when your spouse comes home, you take time to ask them how are they, how was their day, they want some water, they want some juice, and it makes your spouse feel like they're coming home to an inviting home, that you love them and you're concerned about their well-being, you know? So I thank God for my husband. So, okay, back to what I was saying. Well, are you the type of parent that when it's your turn to come take the kids for the weekend or for the day, are you MIA? Do you have those babies waiting for you? They all dressed. Oh, I'm not going to say daddy's coming, because it could be vice versa. It could be that the father is the custodial parent and the mother is the one to come pick up the child. Whoever is the one that is to come and pick up the children, don't have those babies sitting there waiting for you and you don't show up. Don't do that. And don't promise them stuff. Don't do that. That's not nice. That's not nice. And what it is that you probably may say, well, they understand. I'm busy and I'm this. Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. First, I'm going to show you how this looks. Ooh, I hope I don't drop my phone. Well, let me bring it up to you. I'm still getting together and learning YouTube. Look at that. Don't that look good? Woo! And it smells so good. Back to broken promises, empty promises that you do with your kids that ain't cool at all. I wish there was another word I could use, but the only word I could think of, it ain't cool. And I'm going to tell you why it's not cool. It's because when you decide that you're not going to go see your child, and your child will understand it. Excuse me, y'all, I was looking for something. I had taken out a piece of steak. I don't know what I did with it. Well, I guess we're just having some sausage and some scrimp. I'm going to put these in now. Oh, no, not the shrimp. I'm just going to put the sausage in now. And let that simmer down. I want that to really simmer down. Put all of that in there. I'm going to add a little bit of this. How many of y'all use this Knorr? I love this Knorr. I don't know if it has, I don't know. Well, you know what you're setting your children up for when you make empty promises and you break promises to your children? You're killing their trust. A lot of people have trust issues. And if you would go back to the foundation of why there are trust issues, 9 times out of 10, it happened when they were children. Somebody made a promise and they didn't keep it. I just was thinking that it's kind of hard in the time that we live. That trusty teapot, always keep it hot on the stove. Is that how our world is now? People are dying so quickly. And there are a lot of children, a lot of people, period. Well, I'm just going to stay at the children zone. That grandparents may have done a video, a Zoom or something. Let me just taste this. I want to make sure it's not salty. Oh, baby. Hey, that's good. So I'm going to leave this on about a 3, because this is not going to take long to cook. I'm going to use my mother-in-law's top pot. Leave it on a 3 and let that cook down. See, this is what grandmas do. They had a phone always handy, so they don't have to run to the phone, because you know people don't wait for you to get to the phone before you pick it up. You get there, they hung up. Come on now. And especially if it's these doggone spam people. I don't know who you are. Why you calling my house? Stop it. Okay. You want to build trust in your children. Okay, I may have went another way. I don't know where I was going because the phone rang. But be faithful. Don't make promises, especially in children, because kill their trust. Also, when you make promises and you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, unless you have a valid reason for not keeping the promise, you know what you, and you have a valid, unless you have a valid reason and you tell whoever you made the promise to that I'm sorry, you know, I'm so sorry that I won't be able to do such and such and such. Now, don't be a repeat offender of that. You promise you're going to do something and you don't do it, and then you have this little sorry line of, oh, something came up and I won't be able to do it, because you know what you will be perceived as? A liar. Look right in my eyes. See right here? Liar, liar, liar. L-I-A-R. Bright red lights. You're a liar. That's character. You want your good not to be evilly spoken of. So be faithful. Keep your promises, especially to children. And Moby,